Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're going to try Kokorico by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So what I got is a sample of the fragrance. Nothing much to show. The bottle kind of looked like the profile of a face, the real bottle. And for the sample, it's a little black sample with the logo Kokorico on it and Jean-Paul Gaultier. So let's try the smell. So the first thing that I'm picking up, it's the mix of cacao and patchouli, and really that's pretty much the whole fragrance that I described with those two notes that I'm picking up at first. It won't be the only thing that's there, but that's really important. There's a note of fig leaf, but I would say that it smells like fig, but I wouldn't say especially leaf. On the paper, it's really dim, really soft, and on my skin it smells like fig leaf. It's just on paper, it's not that apparent. Then that's about it. Cacao, patchouli, a bit of fig leaf. I would say that there's some woodiness in the background that's really hard to describe, and part of it is the fact that cacao and patchouli, they kind of feel a bit woody. It's not the right way to describe those notes, but you know, there's somehow some woodiness in those notes. Might be other aroma chemical in the background, but there's some woodiness to it. On my skin, what I'm picking up at first, a lot of cacao, and it's really the most dominant note in power through the whole fragrance. And I'm picking up also a lot of patchouli, which is really important. It's really present, though it's less present than the cacao. And I'm picking up a little bit of fig leaf in the opening, and that fig leaf disappeared. The cacao and the patchouli, they stay for a really long time. At one point I'm starting up to pick up some cedar and a little bit of vetiver, and the cacao finished to disappear, but the cedar, vetiver, and patchouli, especially the patchouli, stay the whole life of the fragrance. It's at one point the cedar get really noticeable also. Projection of the fragrance was good, a little bubble around me, people were able to pick it up, and the longevity was pretty good, 7 to 12 hours. For the complete note breakdown, top notes are fig leaf, heart notes are cacao and patchouli, and the base notes are cedar and vetiver. And where I would see this fragrance, the fragrance is really dark, and I would say that even though it's somehow sweet, it's still bold and masculine, and I would definitely put this in a business fragrance. And at the opposite, even though it's a bit sweet and there's a note of cacao, I would say that it will be pretty bold as a dating fragrance, and I would not put it in that category. It's really a rich, bold, masculine cacao and patchouli fragrance. In the winter summer spectrum, I would say it will somehow fall in the middle, though the notes to me feels more wintry and the feel overall is more wintry. I think you could put it off in summer, and in winter just an outside might not project enough to cut through the cold, but inside you should be good. And as an everyday fragrance, I would say that the type of fragrance really they won't fit as an everyday fragrance. Now I got that little fragrance with a kit of different samples that I got online, and I assume the person that sold it don't know what he did with this fragrance, but it's a discontinued fragrance and it's pretty hard to find. It's gonna be really expensive, and because of that, that won't be a good everyday fragrance. An everyday fragrance, you want something that is somehow cheap, or at least you can still afford it somehow, which will be something you could afford, absolutely. And you also want something that's not discontinued, that you'll be able to wear again when you finish the bottle. And this is not something I believe you'll be able to find a bottle again really easily because it's discontinued, though the smell is really nice. And still the style is not an everyday fragrance. Longevity would work. I think it smells good. It's bold. Not sure everyone will enjoy it. Projection don't last for a long time, so I don't think it'll bother anyone, but it's not that soft. It's not an everyday fragrance. Personally, I think it's a really great fragrance. It's a bit sad that they're not making the fragrance anymore. I never heard about it before. I just bought a bunch of sample and it came with it. That's how I've learned about this fragrance. but could be nice that they do something again like that. I heard that, according to Fragrantica, L'Instant de Guerlain smells a lot like it. I don't know if it's true. If you tried both, tell me what you think. If you think they smell similar. But definitely smelling this fragrance make me want to try L'Instant Guerlain, even if it's not quite similar. I love Guerlain, so I'm pretty sure I would enjoy the fragrance, and smelling this make me believe I will enjoy even more than I expect. Hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. If you try this fragrance, tell me what you think about it. Also, if you're a fan of Jean-Paul Gaultier, tell me which fragrance you like the most from the brand. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.